Hey y'all, what's going on? It's Hunter Elliott with rangehot.com. I do hope everybody's doing well. So this afternoon I'm reviewing something that's pretty cool, pretty simple, pretty inexpensive training aid from BarrelBlok. I've got them in 9mm and 45 auto. The 9mm is a blaze orange, 45 auto is a bright yellow. Essentially, it's a chamber flag that you can use with your gun in battery to dry fire. The way it works is you got just a solid plastic bullet here with a what I'm gonna call a long tail. Put a little kink in it, get it down in the barrel, drop the slide home, and now you've got a gun that's in battery but it's still showing clear with the chamber flag. Now the tail is segmented, so if you're using a shorter gun, you can certainly clip it off to make it short enough to easier to manipulate but still stick out enough to show it's clear. As it comes from BarrelBlok, it's long enough for a 6-inch autoloader. You've also got these half rounds. They're also orange. You turn them upside down, or what I'm going to call upside down, and you load them in the magazine. They send you 3, and essentially this just keeps the magazine follower down so it doesn't engage the slide stop when you're racking the slide. But it's also enough to where it won't feed. Half round. And essentially what this is good for is if you want to do some dry firing exercises, you have to manually manipulate the slide. You can rack the slide and dry fire the gun just like that without having to do anything else. So that's going to allow you to practice dry fire, especially now, you know, with a double action gun, single action, double action, like this CZ-SP01 Tactical, you know, I can certainly just dry fire from double action, and that works fine. But if you're like me and you love the 1911 with this Dan Wesson Specialist, which is one of my favorites, then same deal goes. You can see that I've got the yellow chamber flag sticking out the muzzle, half rounds, and I can essentially just dry fire the gun. And I can manipulate that slide to keep the single action working like it's supposed to. I think that's also really cool if you're going to do a lot of dry fire practice. It allows you to manipulate that slide. You can keep the magazine in, you can practice mag changes and all that sort of stuff. It is long enough also where if you're going to practice from a draw, sticks out of the end of your holster, also showing clear. So it's essentially just a good safety indicator to allow you to practice dry fire. Now, like I said, I got a 9mm and 45 auto, but they make it for several different things. As you know, this is just a video overview. I'll have all the details and a lot more information over on rangehot.com, the written article, which I will link below. They're 13 bucks, man. You know, for $13, you can get something that's pretty inexpensive. If nothing else, it serves as a really nice chamber flag, but also has the added benefit of you can allow the slide to go to battery so you can manipulate the gun, dry fire it, and doing all that while continually indicating that it's safe. So I think it's pretty cool. I've been practicing with the cost of ammunition today. It's not always feasible to get out and do live fire, but you know, shooting a firearm, shooting a handgun is a fine motor skill. So you want to have different options to train with, and I think that the BarrelBlok system allows you to have a pretty nice option to train with without having to live fire. You can do this at the house or wherever. You know, as always, still observe the 4 rules of gun safety, and you want to always make sure that there's no ammunition anywhere in the area when you're going to be doing any dry fire practice or anything like that. But this is just a really nice indicator that, hey, my gun is clear and I can dry fire. So anyway, that's about all I got. Like I said, if you got any questions, just jump over to rangehot.com. Please read the written article there. If you like the video, please consider subscribing to the channel. That way you can see what I got going on. I got a lot of cool stuff coming up. So anyway, look here, y'all. That's about all I got. I want you to take care of yourselves and each other. Look forward to seeing you at the range.